of Noah's Ark. To me, it is the most profound example of entrepreneurship, patience, courage, and true belief in God. Absolutely. I don't know how much you know the biblical story about Noah's Ark, and some people like to think that it's fantastical, that it's not real. But God gave this man a mission to do something that had never been done before. And that was to build an ark. Because he said the world would be destroyed by water. But the understanding is at this time, water, no one knew what that was. There had never been rain. Just imagine a world where there was never rain. And this man, out on faith, decided to go by a voice, by a person he'd never seen, and he stretched out on faith. And as I move this story along, there are very important lessons for you in this discussion. It took him 100 years to build that ark. Just think about it. 100 years to build something. 100 years. Most of us won't live to be 90. But it took him 100 years to build Noah's Ark. It required patience. It required faith. It required being ridiculed. And it's required people calling you stupid. You have no idea what you're doing. It's embarrassing. It's a joke. And it's a waste of time. But what Noah decided to do was do it in pairs, which is a lesson for you. Whatever you do in life, you should have someone, whether it's your wife, your friend, your cousin, your brother, your sister, that believed in your idea as you believe in your idea. Because one person with courage makes a majority. Because all of us get weak sometimes. All of us attempt. And sometimes we want to give up. But if you have one person that believes in you and stay on that course with you, it's amazing what you can get done. And the thing that I've learned in life, I'm going to share this with you in my life. And I've done a lot of things that I have to pray about and I have to ask forgiveness for. I believe in faith, and I've never lost my faith. And because of my parents, because of my love and my respect for my parents, for my mother and my father, I've never used one word of profanity in my life. I've never used one word of profanity. Never. And Nancy will tell you. She's been with me about 30 years. She's never heard me use a profane word. I've never smoked any kind of cigarette. I've been exposed to any kind of drugs ever in my life. Ever been exposed to it. And I've never tasted any kind of alcoholic beverage, beer, or wine ever in my life. I've never tasted it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but for me, I've never been exposed to it. Why? Because I have a compulsive personality. I'm either all in, I'm not in at all. I can't do things half-stepped. And sometimes you got to know yourself and be true to yourself. And if there are things that weaken you and take you away from your goal in life, you got to starve it, you got to starve it, you got to starve it, because it can destroy you.